our longest trusted English newspaper since 1898. Now available digitally. Computer, order the Manila Times Digital Edition. Subscribed. Get the Manila Times Digital Edition for less than 2 pesos and 50 centavos per day when you sign up for 1 year. The Manila Times, news source of choice, trusted since 1898.
Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Tuesday, April 26, 2022. Malacanang on Monday said it is leaving up to voters to decide whether they want to elect candidates and party list groups with supposed links to left-leaning groups. In a statement, acting palace spokesman Martin Andanar said it is common knowledge that some organizations or individuals allied with communist groups have long wanted to enter the government by aligning themselves with legitimate political entities. Communist leader Jose Maria Sison alleged that President Rodrigo Duterte has named frontrunner Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and his running mate Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio as his chosen successors. Sison warned there is a massive prospect of a gigantic massive action of the people rising up to prevent the usurpation of power, just like what happened in 1986 when former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. was toppled from power. The people involved in the payment mess surrounding the debates sponsored by the Commission on Elections could face criminal and administrative charges, the Manila Times learned on Monday. The series of debates featuring presidential and vice presidential candidates in the May 9 elections were originally scheduled last weekend but were called off after Impact Hub Manila, the event organizer hired by the COMELEC, issued bad checks to the owner of Sofitel Philippine Plaza, the hotel where the debates were to have been held. Caught in this whirl of controversy is COMELEC Public Information Director James Jimenez, who had committed his office to guaranteeing that Impact Hub would pay Sofitel. The Times also learned that Jimenez never consulted the COMELEC en banc in deciding to act as Impact Hub's guarantor. The organizer had signed a 20.595 million peso contract with the hotel, with payment to be made in 4 tranches. Documents show that Impact Hub still owed Sofitel 14.095 million pesos as of April 20 because the checks it had issued had bounced. The government started administering the second COVID-19 booster shot for the immunocompromised or people with comorbidities in the National Capital Region. The Department of Health said it plans to administer jabs for an estimated 690,000 immunocompromised individuals across all priority groups. Measures that will bolster economic recovery and help small businesses to thrive will be among the priorities of Vice President Maria Eleanor Leni Robredo if she's elected president, Senate candidate Antonio Trillanes IV said. He said Robredo will work for a vibrant economy by giving assistance to families and those who have lost their jobs. She aims to implement post-COVID recovery programs to reinvigorate micro, small, and medium enterprises. Trillanes, who is running for senator under Robredo's slate, said. Over to business, the rate of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas' 28-day bills declined anew on Friday as demand for the debt paper continued to remain strong. Data released by the central bank showed that the average rate of the security slipped to 1.9102% from 1.9144% during the auction last April 18. The BSP lowered the offer volume to 120 billion pesos from the previous auction's 140 billion pesos. The auction committee made the full award. Total tenders reached 167.6 billion, resulting in a bid coverage ratio of 1.3967. Topping sports, the De La Salle University looks to boost its Final Four bid when it faces the Far Eastern University in the University Athletic Association of the Philippines Season 84 Men's Basketball Tournament at the Mall of Asia Arena today. The Green Archers Tamaraos battle is set at 10 a.m., serving as the first game of the day's quadruple header. It is a crucial game for La Salle as a win over FEU coupled with an Adamson University Soaring Falcons loss to the Ateneo de Manila University later in the day at 4:30 p.m. would book the Taft-based school a spot in the semifinals. A loss to the Tamaraos, however, would leave the Green Archers still in danger of missing the Final Four. Antonio Contreras and Dian Macabenta are today's front page columnists. Contreras hits out at Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso's imploding candidacy, and Macabenta shares a conspiracy theory of the United States Central Intelligence Agency allegedly interfering in elections. Today's editorial discusses the second booster vaccines against COVID-19. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. Tourism executives and stakeholders will discuss the state of the country's tourism sector as well as their plans to help revitalize the industry at the Manila Times Online Business Forum held today. The virtual forum, titled Philippine Tourism, Where Do We Go From Here?, will also touch on heritage tourism, which allows local tourists to rediscover their roots and experience their culture and traditions. Maria Antoinette Velasco Aliones, Chief Operating Officer of the Tourism Promotions Board since 2020, will be the keynote speaker. She will discuss the government's plans and programs aimed at restoring the country's tourism sector. Aliones will be joined by Tourism Congress of the Philippines President Jose Clemente III and National Commission for Culture and the Arts Executive Director Oscar Getuya Kasaysay, who will provide an outlook for the local tourism industry and a roadmap to navigate the continuing challenges faced by the sector. The online business forum will air live from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on the Manila Times official Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Dailymotion accounts. Times editors Dafort Villaseran and Peter Conrad Carino will serve as the hosts and moderators. See you there. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Eric John Seco reporting. Have a safe Tuesday.